know this is weird, but birthdays have always been really sad for me. Growing up, I didn't celebrate much because my parents were working and busy trying to make ends meet. And in my early 20s, they always just made me feel so alone. In my mid-20s, I started to feel a little bit better about them. I still felt a little alone, but they were filled with more gratitude than happiness. So when the big 3-0 was approaching, I preemptively felt wistful, already regretting another birthday before it even happened. I mean, it's the big 3-0. 30. A monumental life change that those in their 20s mark as the beginning of old age, and that those in their 30s fondly recall, as they say, 30 is the new 20. Was I ready for this transition into a new decade? Will it be yet another lonely birthday? Is 30 truly the new 20? Evan asked me what I wanted to do. I told him we should probably take a trip somewhere because what I really want for my birthday is to spend time with both my family and my friends. But I knew that wasn't gonna happen because my family is in Texas. I have too many cousins to ask them to travel for me, and almost all my closest friends are spread out across the country as well, so it'd be way too much of an ask. I was also low-key scared of rejection. What if I plan something huge and nobody can make it? We're all so busy in our own lives. Who am I to ask something so huge for a silly birthday? So in July, 6 months before my birthday, Evan started planning the most incredible birthday celebration that I would never have even dared to dream of, but in secret. All he told me was that we were going to Houston. The older I get, the more I want to spend my most special moments with my parents. We didn't get to spend many of my birthdays together because growing up, we didn't celebrate many birthdays in general because my immigrant parents were busy working hard to make the American dream a reality, or at the very least, achievable for my sister and I.
Oh my god, you're so annoying!
As a late teen and into my med school years, I was just trying to find my way. Quantity was more important than quality back then, but this year, for the first time since I was maybe 6, I spent my birthday with my ba mẹ, which is Vietnamese for dad and mom. They had come to Portland the weekend before to visit me, and they tried skiing for the first time, but then a blizzard hit an hour into our day, so we were evacuated off the mountain. It was my family's first time in real snow, and we got hit by the biggest blizzard that we have had in like years, like so long, the biggest blizzard I've ever experienced personally. Despite it being an extremely unfamiliar environment, being evacuated off the mountain, our power going out, and being iced into the house for a whole week, they didn't even complain once. Is it good?
For your birthday and your Christmas.
We did a late Christmas gift exchange, which is a tradition that Evan actually brought back to our family. We hadn't exchanged gifts to each other since I was a little girl.
Mommy, remember what you got on? Why can't you wait till I look good before you?
Take out your hair clip, it makes you look janky. It's just your hair.
My mom surprised me with my very first designer item, a bag that I had been eyeing but felt way too guilty to purchase. My mom hasn't even bought anything designer for herself, and I had been planning for years to get one for her once I finally made an attending paycheck, but she beat me to it.
Remember what you got on?
Because you're turning 30.
Giving me something of luxury that they never even dared to give themselves just perfectly embodies my parents. I feel so lucky. I am so lucky. There's something so comforting about being with people who truly love you unconditionally. And I feel so incredibly grateful for being born to my parents who only knew hardship for most of their lives, but made it so that my sister and I would never have a clue what true suffering meant. Spending my 30th birthday with my parents and sister at my favorite restaurant in Houston and then coming home to cuddle with them the whole weekend was already more than enough to fill my cup but Evan had more up his sleeve. Day 2 was essentially a bachelorette party that was planned by my boyfriend.
Happy birthday!
We started early with a surprise brunch with Evan and my closest girlfriends who had driven in from out of town and flown in from around the country just to spend the day with me. Happy birthday to you.
I'm crying. You're 1 year old.
The plot thickens though as Evan excuses himself and my girls lead me to a party bus. Yes, a party bus.
Okay.
It was so funny because my friends and I are all the types of people to party bus from our seats. This is 30 after all.
That's your seat, Madalyn. Give us a twirl.
A little twirl.
Oh my
Let's see the ankles.
The bus drove us to a cake decorating pop-up called Creatory, where we all decorated cute and delicious cakes. It was such a cute and fun creative activity, and the ladies leading us were so great. I'm gonna link this for y'all down below because they are amazing and I highly recommend. This is not sponsored by them, I'm just really happy with their work. It was the perfect bonding activity for me to get to chat with everyone and for my friends to get to know each other. I don't know what I want to do. Yeah. My sister dropped her cake in the end. I cannot take her anywhere.
5 years in May, and you are the first person in 5 years.
We snapped some quick photos and then hopped back on the bus, which then took us to karaoke. Now, I'm Vietnamese, and if you know Vietnamese people, you know we love karaoke. Even my friends who usually avoid karaoke were belting out tunes. It made me so happy and appreciative of how well my friends show up for me. To end the night, we ended up at my friend Nguyen's house, and this is where things got seriously magical. Excuse my pun. Nguyen took me to get ice cream, and then when we got back, I was greeted by Snape, handed a Hogwarts letter, and given a trunk with a Hufflepuff uniform for me in it. I've been waiting 17 years for my Hogwarts letter, and I finally got it.
We're into receiving as part of the new generation of Hogwarts heritage.
What is this? This is so
That
fancy.
is a rental, by the way. Do not get excited. That is not yours to keep.
Okay.
Master, give Dobby pizza.
Dobby is a free elf!
I got my wand, lit some floating candles, and walked into a room filled with all my favorite characters.
Moaning Metal!
I'm Ron.
Wow, wow, wow. Fight, fight.
I'd be like, I Dobby.
No. Ron Weasley. Yeah.
She's like, oh, this is not my scene? No.
Right there, right there.
Cheers.
Oh, nice.
Alright, 1, 2, 3.
You missed the spot. Work faster.
Dobby is a free elf.
Work faster.
I'm so incredibly lucky to be surrounded by the most amazing women that each support me and love me more than I ever thought I deserved. It meant the world to me to see my closest girlfriends that I've collected throughout various stages of my life getting along so well. I literally could not stop smiling. It wasn't always like this, and a younger me would never believe me if I told her stories about the wonderful women that I'm surrounded by today. It's the kind of friendship I wish for everyone to have. Day 3, we headed to my cousin's house for a multi-birthday bash just with the family. Not everyone could make it, but it's always fun no matter how few or how many of us are together. I grew up with my cousins being my first best friends. We did everything together, from casting magic spells, playing Gunbound and MapleStory, to having bachelorette parties, getting married, and now giving each other nieces and nephews. It's crazy. We sang karaoke because we're Vietnamese, and that's what Vietnamese people do. It's a personality trait.
Poor Harrison.
They're trying to film pleasure with my eyes wide shut, but they keep so moving.
I need those words to pop up.
As we've gotten older, we've had less and less time to spend with each other, so celebrating together felt like coming home. What makes these gatherings even more special is witnessing our family expanding as significant others join the fold and babies are born, and celebrating a joint birthday with my new cousins is a memory I'll always cherish. All this to say, this birthday was different. Like I said, usually I feel sad and burdened by loneliness on birthdays, but not this one. My 30th birthday was the first birthday where I felt not only grateful, but truly, genuinely happy. I'm surrounded by the most incredible, loving, supportive village of people, and am reminded of the enduring strength of the bonds I have with each and every one of them. I have an amazing boyfriend who cares more about my birthday than even I do, and who continues to go above and beyond for me every single day. Every single detail of this weekend is a testament to how thoughtful he is, but it's not just the grand gestures that make him so special. Whew, excuse me. I feel like I'm reading my vows right now. Goodness. It's the little things he does every day to show his love for me. I've never felt so seen and so wholly cherished, and I'm so endlessly grateful to have him by my side. Oh my God, ew, why am I so emotional? 30 is definitely not the new 20. As I step into this new chapter of life, I feel more secure, more stable, more resilient, more at home in my own skin. And I have a deeper understanding of the world around me and of myself. There's a sense of accomplishment in reaching this age, having overcome so many challenges and celebrated triumphs along the way. Yet it also comes with the realization that time is precious. There's a greater appreciation for the moments that truly matter, and a deeper desire to experience them more consciously. Being 30 does not mean that I have it all figured out whatsoever, but I am better equipped and more confident in my ability to weather the inevitable storms down the road, because I know that a little grit and a little gratitude go a long way. 30 is the safest I've ever been.
Is she gone?
No.
Okay, you stayed here for the night. Okay.
Night night. Night night. Sleep tight. Are you cold? Have a good night.
My butt hurts.
Okay, night night.